Hey, Dola, Dola, do we know if there is anything in place anywhere on Earth that is trying to scrape back some common sense that can then be fed back to the masses? No, no. Hey, Dola, I'm a professional boxer. I'm stuck in my car, traffic jam. I'm going to be here for about 15 minutes. Can you come up with a upper body exercise that I can do to stay trim? I can do it while I'm sat in my car. Hey Dola, I have $20. It's Tuesday. Can you come up with a business idea for me so that on Friday I can cash in 10 grand? Hey Dola, I have $20. Can you tell me which markets to invest it in so that I can double my money in the next hour? Are people really that naive that they're going for this stuff? I'm convinced, right, that the more stupid and logic and common sense defying the post is, that's where the people go. I do not believe that the view numbers are real. I think it's the people who don't think so clearly. They see these posts, it doesn't matter what it is, if there's only 2 or 3, 100, 200 views, there's nothing else to click on. They see something with 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 views. They are there because that's where it's real. That's where the majority go. Now hear me out. They're making time go faster. They are making time go faster. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I get up, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Go to the bathroom, come back, it's 2:05. I was gone for 3, 4, 5 minutes max. From 1 o'clock in the morning, I get back. It's 2 o'clock, it's 2:05. Hey, the time is going faster. And then, the people. So it's not just me then. I'm noticing it too. They're adding on hours and other people. Yeah, since 2020, time's going faster. I'm 35. Look at me. I feel 25. I look 25. 10 years has gone by in the last... It's not possible. It isn't possible that this is happening, that people are gathered in chat rooms thinking that time is going faster. I think I'm qualified to talk on this one because of the amount of time I've been on Earth. No, time isn't going any faster. What's happening is people, you're not able to differentiate between the digital crap and the real world. If you spent more time out in the real world instead of scrolling through garbage after garbage after garbage post, you will have a more fulfilling life. The days will maybe go a little bit slower. Not slower, but you'll be getting more done. More constructive stuff done. Rather than sat on your couch scrolling through rubbish and falling for everything that comes up. This time thing, all I can think of here is people are living somewhere where for some reason they haven't had daylight saving in quite some time. And instead of telling the people that it's going to start again, they just surprise them. It used to happen between midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure this was something that was put in place for farmers, right? They used to get up really early and go and do the hard yakka. And what would happen, let's say in the northern hemisphere, it's summer and it gets dark at, let's say, 7 o'clock. And as the months tick by, July, August, September, all of a sudden it gets dark at 6 o'clock. September, October, November, all of a sudden it's getting dark at 5 o'clock. And it's getting lighter in the morning, later. Northern hemisphere, whether it's flat or round, okay? Look, let's not go there. It's about it getting lighter later and getting darker earlier, right? So what they did, these farmers that were usually getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it wasn't getting light until 6 o'clock now. So what they did, they said, right, let's put the clocks forward 1 hour. So at 5 a.m, when they were always getting up, but it's still dark, right? They put the clocks forward, and all of a sudden, it's now 6 a.m. So the farmers were finding they were getting up, and it just seemed a little bit more reasonable because it was lighter, right? And then at night times, it was getting darker so much earlier. They put the clocks forward, and it was that 1 hour later. So basically, the clocks go forward, you get that extra hour in bed. Seemed like a logical thing to do. And then, as the months tick by, December, January, February, March, April, Northern Hemisphere, May, it starts to all of a sudden get brighter earlier, and it gets darker later. So what do? When it's 6 p.m, all of a sudden it's getting dark at 7 p.m. So they put the clocks back again. So 6 p.m. becomes 5 p.m. See how it works? It's nothing to do with people speeding time up. The sun will still rise at the same time and set at the same time, just because of the axis spin and the elliptical orbits. Things change slightly, right? Now, for all of the people who you think they've whizzed time up for you, and you're 35 but you just feel 25, that they've managed to somehow squeeze 10 years into 5, I'm afraid that's why I was asking Dola if there was anything in place for people's common sense to maybe come back, but she said no. So I didn't want to do this, but I think we had to, because all of the people out there thinking that they're speeding time up since 2020. I'm going to ask a question there, but I don't think I will, because people might get a little bit offended. Dola, are you sure there's nothing in place for us to try and accumulate common sense and send it back to the masses? No, she doesn't think there is. Oh well. All right, folks, I will be back with something that's not this. Time going faster. There was like 40,000 views, and the comments, I just had to stop. I had to stop. I'm sure that they're just feeding. Look, laters.